Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to the Grand Arena. Welcome to the Grand Arena, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different today because, unlike our normal Grand Arena, we're going to have the middle of our squad arena climb. Timing is just not with us today, so in addition to our normal battles, we're going to be seeing the squad arena climb using the Sith Eternal Emperor, and that's going to be really fun, I think. Now, one of the things that we've got going on here versus our Kara Klein, who does, it appears, have a Ray. See, we have Galactic Legend Ray. And so we may be seeing our first amazing battle between Ray, in this case, and the Emperor. Our battle between the two galactic legends. And the reason I'm very certain Rey is hiding out in the back here is this is all Kara's gotten through. And if that's all she's done, then I tip my hat to Grievous. And he has collected a few new lightsabers for his collection. And he is very pleased right now. So let's take a look at what we have going on in our feats. We have to inflict a lot of stuns, and like last time, well, you know what? Remember how I wasted a whole lot of time just trying to get hits on in the last match? That helped us a lot. We have 47 stuns out of 100. We've got only 1 day left to do it because they timed it wrong. Why they sometimes decide to say, "Oh, you know what? You somehow have to inflict stun in the middle of nothing." Yeah, it makes no sense. So, there we go. We're going to stun. We're going to stay strong. We're going to do all of these things. And what else? Nothing else. Notice that I actually got the double-bladed lightsaber feat. So that was pretty awesome. Looking at our defenses, we have General Grievous, the MVP of the match. With the Nute Gunray Grievous, that has turned out to be extremely helpful. And so that one change has turned Grievous from a insta-kill to 4 holds, 2 holds last time. I mean, he's a tank now and just wailing on people. Everybody else, normal battles. Oh, I do want to talk about this real quick, though, because, so remember, the only real way to get rid of this Night Sister squad is to use an area effect, because the Acolyte's going to go invisible, and so you have to have area effect attacks. But Grievous, with trying to hit Grievous and do as much damage as possible to the battle droids, and the taunt from Magna Guard is also requiring you to use area effect people. So you're pretty much using up all your area effect guys in these two battles. So that's the strategy there, is just basically eat up all of their people immediately. And that way they can't use those area effect attackers for other purposes. These guys, all right, wiped completely, not an issue. Probably stole plenty of banners, though, because that's our job. And look at that. The Geos managed to survive. Good job. You know, bringing these two teams, the both squads that are basically will wear you down and then beat you over the head with any weak teams. You have to have 2 good, strong teams to take out the Geos and the clones. And even though these are only Shock T clones with the ARC Trooper as has only 4-star, they still do the trick a lot of times. So in order to take out these teams, you have to have 2 strong area effect squads to get through to breach the first battle, and the back wall on the bottom needs to have 2 strong squads left after all of this. All right, so that's my defensive strategy, and now you see it, and let's see how this goes. This is why I know we have Rey, because there's no Rey here. there's also no Ray here. And if neither of those spots have Ray, there's really only one place for her, and that's on that back wall. So, gotta save the Sith Eternal Emperor for those later battles. Let's begin with a Jedi squad, and we're going to use our targeting from our Jedi Knight Revan, and we will hopefully be able to just wail on these guys. Now the question is, do we target down the do we target down here? We'll go with Kenobi too. We're bringing a full squad this time because we don't want to mess around at this point. And let's do it. So, do we target Grievous and just try and wipe him out? Or do we target the battle droids and get rid of them? I think we're going to go with the battle droids because Grievous is he's too beefy, especially when he has some really good squad synergy here. So you're going to have the battle droids beefing him up every time, and that's just not what we want. All right, come on, battle droids. We need you. Come on, battle droids. Well, this will be fine. Yeah, we could do this. Wow, all right. Hey, look at that. That was worthwhile. This has become a completely different match now. That was awesome. Okay, apparently, he's running a really low skilled Grievous. That was, I mean, I knew he was only gear 12, but still, that was a really poor showing from General Grievous there. Whew. And yet that battle droid, tell you what. All right, battle droid is out. So I don't really have a debuff option, unfortunately. And I don't want to keep giving buffs to the... Oh, perfect. Yeah, rescued. Look at that. All right, now, how to deal with this? Dink. Get rid of our debuffs. This doesn't... It inflicts buff immunity, but it doesn't actually get rid of the buff. So, I guess just wait for... Well, all right, here. Okay. Now we'll inflict buff immunity, so you can't get it back. And wait. Perfect. It's like, wait for it. All right. Turned out to be overkill, and that's the amount of kill we needed right now, so that's okay. Let's take on the rest of this Old Republic squad with a really beefy Zalbar. If that Zalbar had the Zeta, there would be a lot of trouble beating him. As it is, it's not going to be fun, but we'll see what we can do here. I think what we'll do, we'll bring a Revan squad to just put a whole lot of pain and a whole lot of fear. Pain and fear, you know, all the things that we need. And let's bring Treya along, and anybody else. I think this squad will do the trick. The Royal Guard is just kind of there to help our people survive a little bit, and I think he'll be necessary. On the other hand, it might be better to bring a cleanser of some sort. All right, we'll just jump in with this. We'll bring. Oh, you know what? Let's bring Nihilus. Let's bring. Let's see. Yeah, we'll bring Nihilus in just for the fun of it. I'm not necessarily expecting to win this immediately, so. But I really want to get to the back wall, so let's do it. All right, everybody is afraid. And now, let's see, we're going to go ahead and put some ability block. And we're going to isolate. Now, here we go. Isolate is cool. Dispel all buffs, increase our cooldowns by 1, inflict isolate. reduce target allies' cooldowns by 1, grant their protection up. So we're going to do that to Revan. And Isolate, can't gain buffs, can't attack or gain positive effects out of turn. Allies can't attack or gain positive effects during this unit's turn. So we're going to do that to Zalbar. And so since we have Zalbar isolated, we can pretty much kill everybody with impunity and not have to worry about it. And part of the reason that I went ahead and brought Darth Nihilus is Zalbar is beefy normally, and so we may actually need him to just instantly kill Zalbar, since Zalbar has everything cool. Alright, Saber Storm. If Traya has full health, deal damage an additional time and inflict ability block for 2 turns if the target's buffed. Deal an additional time and inflict healing immunity for 2 turns. Okay, well, you know what? He's not buffed, but we'll hit and hit everybody. Stun, nice, landed the stun. I'm happy with that. And everybody's afraid again, thanks to Traya reducing the cooldowns. Alright, time for us to start taking out Mission, because we don't want Mission to keep assisting. There we go. Traya is really turning this into a just overwhelming victory. Kind of feel bad about that, but not really. Alright, so remember, Isolate is amazing, and I'll have to bring Traya along more often now, because this is beautiful. This is what we want. Okay, let's see. Hit everybody again. And now here's our kind of moment of truth. Look, everybody else is dead, and Zalbar is still just standing strong with all of that health and all of that protection. But Nihilus with the Annihilate. Perfect timing. Let's see what's on the back wall. It's the showdown that we have been waiting for. What? Oh, what? No. No. That's not even possible. Okay, so what we are saying here is that Rey on offense was not able to get past the Grievous block, the Grievous Newt team. That's the only thing we could say. There's no, unless they used Rey somewhere else, which made no sense. That is what has happened. I'm okay with that. But really, holy cow, that just doesn't make sense. Wow. All right. Well, that's disappointing for all of us. And we'll just go ahead and use this. We will vent our rage with the Sith Eternal Emperor, and I will bring the Sith Marauder and nobody else, because we are angry, and it is time to shoot Rose Tico in the face with Force Lightning. And maybe some lightsabers. Alright. Chewie. Resistance Trooper. This is just so disappointing. I don't even know. No, I'm not going to hit Rose until I have gotten my full... Yes. Alright, fine. I can deceive Rose. That's fine. I can deceive Rose. I don't intend to hit her until I have transformed into the Super Emperor, because I might even run out of time to do that. There might not be enough enemies. Holdo, you're gone. I wonder if that means they're going to put the Radis on defense. That would be fun. We haven't versed a Radis before. All right. Moving on. I don't want to auto it yet because I want to hit Tico with Force Lightning. Ah, don't have a choice. Fine, I'll link Tico and Chewy. Ha! Your destinies are intertwined somehow. And the nameless resistance trooper gets to lose. Wow, I'm not even gonna get. Oh, there we go. Fine. Time for Gucci Emperor in my awesome battle dress. Sweet. Probably could have soloed that, but just in case. Just in case. In fact, let's take a look at our speeds, because if our speed is quick enough, we're going to go ahead and solo this one too. 178. Oh yeah, we could beat that. All right, Vader. Anakin is also angry at not being able to take out Rey. And so he's going to go and squish some bugs. I mean, what even is this? Wow. All right. I mean, who's next? Yeah, all right. We'll do I mean, we still even have the Emperor here. You know, it's just so great. And well, okay, you know, look, it's a bounty hunter team. Let's bring our Imperial troopers. Oh, look, it's a bad guy. Don't worry about it, Darius, because I'm a mile high and I'm the scariest. But we will bring Thrawn just because we'll probably die if we don't bring him. I have learned my lesson from the past. Don't go after a high gear, Bosk without at least bringing some backup. Do we get the ability block? Oh, good, we got the ability block. And that is why we don't go after a Bosk as much, though, because I never get the ability block. Just never lands. You know what? Everybody's good. So that was the other reason for bringing him, is you bring Thrawn along to make sure everybody gets their protection back up if they need to. Cool deal? Oh boy. All right, let's go for a maximum score here. We're going to see if we can be... Let's look at our ranks here, because we've done pretty well. We haven't lost a battle yet in this arena, but we also haven't lost a round. Ooh, nice. New feats. Always happy to have new feats. Stun! I've not been paying attention to stun. Okay, see? This is why we look back on this. Alright, rank 1020 right now. Alright, stuns. We need stuns. Okay. So, Ewoks and stuns. Well, we have an Emperor, and we have Count Dooku. And who else can do some good stuns? We can bring Solo, and we could bring Chewbacca. That will help with stuns. And if we do that, can we... Yeah, if we do that, we should be good to defeat everybody else. I guess I could also bring Bastila, so there's even more stuns? That just seems excessive. Let's do this. I haven't been doing undersized squads as much as I should have. Besides, if I lose this, it would be really, really hilarious. Because right now, what we're doing is we've got the Empire and the Rebels have teamed up to try and take out these furry little critters. So, Elder, we're stunning you. Chirpa, well, Wicket, we're stunning you. And everybody, we're stunning you. Excellent. Now, Logray is going to get rid of everything, and that is okay. Here we go. And can we stun you? Yes, all right. All of the stuns. That is what we need. Okay, now, Elder? No, not another stun. An ability block. See, it's one of those questions of, do we want to make it so that we just... do we want to make it so that we keep letting them revive? I decided against that, but it would have been a good way to make sure that we always got our stuns. All right, let's see. Slurp. Another stun. Now let's see how many stuns we got out of that. Oh man, I lost a protection somewhere? Shoot. Thought that was going to be a perfect run. Alright, let's see how many stuns we got off of that. He certainly didn't last very long. So it might not have been a 70. Okay, we need 30 more stun attempts. Sheesh. Alright. So... what else has stun? Do we go for the... there we go. Alright, do we go for the feet? So I'm gonna go back here. Sorry for going back and forth. I just have to check if the feat has a title associated with it. No, it only is 50. Okay, that might be enough to win us a title at some point, but only 50 is not worth sacrificing a bunch of banners for. Okay, Padme, we're bringing you. We'll bring Commander Luke Skywalker and Bastila with us because we're gonna make sure. Oh no. CLS, sorry, we're bringing R2D2. Okay, so that way, yeah, it's a full squad, but it's versus clones, which kind of suck, and stuns, right? That's what we're looking for. So. Let's see if we can do both. All right, here we go. Oh, it's not even a full squad. Okay, where's fives? Okay, fives. Let's bring you along. Stun. Ha! A stun that actually worked. That's even better. All right, and let's see. Well, we'll just continue to take out fives because we need to. Stun. It doesn't matter if he resists. I think it doesn't matter if you resist. Oh, they took out Bastila. That is some of my stun potential there. Not cool. All right, let's burn everybody. Burn, baby, burn. And stun and hit and wow. That did less damage than I thought it would. There we go. Okay. Now, Shock T, poke, and stun. That's what we wanted. It looks like we're getting our protection up whenever we need to now. So the goal at the moment, I think, is just to poke people with R2. Oh, man. He's doing too much damage. R2, come on. Because if we can poke enough people with R2, we should be able to get all the stun points we need. Alright, so this does stun. Yeah, that does stun. So, let's go ahead and Rex. Yeah, we want to get rid of Rex because he can actually do damage. Doink! R2. All right, now let's see what we ended up pulling off on that. Yeah, I know, not as many banners as we normally would like. 54 just seems so sad now, doesn't it? Only 6, huh? Oh well, that's the way it goes. And wow, we don't even get points for doing undersized squads anymore? Sheesh. Here we go. Well, that's interesting. Alright, Akbar. Let's do this. We're going to take our Akbar, we're going to bring our normal troops, and we're going to kill them. Yep. Time to kill a Thrawn. Oh, blast. I'm taking too long. I'm going to have to switch over to the squad arena real quick after this battle, so I can go ahead and start my climb a little more. But that's okay, because then you can see kind of the... We belong to a very interesting shard, because we are actually known on Reddit for being the shard with the most suggestive names, which is kind of hilarious. Wow, this is disappointing. Wow. This is one of those, I wish I could say the same for you, Lawrence, but this is just disappointing. Bam. Oh. Wow. There we go. That's one of those, sorry, that took longer than I expected. Alright, bear with me a moment as I switch to the squad arena and go to the next battle of the climb. Wow, that's a lot of Kylo Ren. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, tough to defeat. So, alright, we can beat that Emperor. But we want to see, okay, so let's see who 40 is. 40. Hello. Anybody? Bueller. Aki. Alright, Aki. Alright, note that their team is much better than mine, but I have a secret weapon, a Gear 3 Watt Tambor. Who has his Zeta that lets him go first? This is key, because Watt will put this, the Bactoid Shield Generator, on the Emperor. And the Emperor, you always grab the other person's Emperor and Darth Vader if they have him. Darth Vader is just beautiful in these cases, because Vader, he just attacks so much with his Merciless Massacre that it really boosts the Emperor's power. And so eventually, all you need is for their Vader to go, and you're all set. Now, the advantage that they have is they have all Sith. Sith is good. But if you don't have all Sith, that's okay, because again, Watt is letting your Emperor get more. He's letting him recharge his protection every time. This is really important. Yeah, see, Merciless Massacre. Oh, look at the charge. Oh yes. Oh, charged up. Oh, thank you, Vader. That was very good. The Emperor is pleased with you. Now, Vader, of course, is going to die as soon as I launch my special. But the question is, should I swap out first? Nope. Nope. All right, here we go. Power, unlimited power! Boom. Now, here's the important part. Remember that we had Watt Tambor. For whatever reason, the AI on Sith Eternal Emperor always targets Watt first. And then, of course, Watt died. So this Sith Eternal, notice that he has no protection. Like, the whole point of being linked is to grab protection from the other team. And so I linked him, stole his protection. He linked Watt. Watt died. He's no longer linked. He no longer has protection. We'll just auto this from here on out. Now, he is going to try and link my guys and get some protection back. It's going to be very slow. Now, here's the other reason for Watt. When you bring Watt to recharge your shield, you recharge your protection, okay, that's good. But the Emperor can do that natively until he puts on his Gucci red sweater. Once he is transformed, the Emperor no longer has an option to regain his shield. So you have to use Watt to do that for him, kind of as the first step. And then the Emperor will constantly regain his shield, whether he has the command to do so or not, which is good. Where do I go, in ships? I mean, yes, I want to do some fleet stuff, but we'll do that later. Grand Arena. These ships. We left one ship behind. Well, we're not going to just let that slide. All right, here we go. Moment of truth here. Admiral Thrawn. And we're bringing our usual ensemble. We will bring the Ebon Hawk with us to get rid of any buffs. And that's pretty good, but I think I'm going to go ahead. I feel like I should bring someone else, because this is going to be a long slog otherwise, but this is pretty good. Yeah, I will bring the Silencer just because right now he's going to have a really good squad for getting assists. And so he's probably just going to blow away my TIE Bomber before he even really gets a chance. And of course, this is not optimal. His spy and his soldier are going to disappear as soon as they have a shot. I mean, we have a really small window in which to make our attacks. And I can't even do, if I target everybody, then it's just going to send them into stealth mode, which is going to be problematic. See, there we go. Okay, so he's in stealth mode already, but note that we haven't been able to get the burning off yet. So now we can burn. And, oh man, we didn't even burn him. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. All right, Ebon Hawk, pulling him out of stealth mode, and we're going to do the buff immunity. And so now this is fun because Soldier is stealthed and the Spy is not, which means, well, okay, the Clone Sergeant is pulling the taunt for us, which good for them. But otherwise, yep, see, we are going to attack. When we do our retaliate, we retaliate towards the Spy. It's the best setup possible. All right, now we're going to heal. And let's see, did they heal us enough? Not quite. I'm not going to have time to mess around with it, though. We just have to kill him. That's all right. 65 banners. We'll live. It's not 67, but that's okay. And here we go. 21-31 for the match. That's not possible for them to catch up. And what rank are we? 286. That's all right. Oh, we even get the extra claim. Okay. Nice. So what is this? 286. Come on, we should be higher than that. Let's check our leaderboards. This is cool. All right, so the lead is 19,007. So we are within striking distance for number 1, and that is cool. All right, what are top 50 looking like? Not bad at all. Well, you know what? That 50 that we would have gotten from all the stuns may have been... That might be the winner, but that's okay. If that's the thing, that's the difference. That's not bad at all. 143 we are. Not bad. Division 2, 143. I can live with that. I can live with that. All right. We're going to do a fleet arena real quick because we are too far behind, and I want to make sure that we catch up. I think Montagnat is the next one to get. Basically, we're going to undergo our campaign of Grievous hopping. So you see we've Grievous. They're strategically placed very nicely. But if I get knocked out too far, I can't actually climb back up because I need Grievous. I can't win a match against Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan is too good. So we'll do this battle, and then I'll call it quits. But thank you for watching the Grand Arena. That was amazing. I'm very sorry that we did not get the reunion of grandfather and granddaughter like we expected. We wanted a touching reunion, but apparently she sent Hodo in her place, and the purple hair was just not able to get through. That's too bad. Okay, all right. So, buff immunity on Sunfac. Not the best, but we're throwing stuff on everybody. Now, check this out. Resisted. Lame. This is the problem. Fleet battles, as we all know, are relatively random. You know, you try and you can prepare only so much before you realize that if you happen to get a certain number of crits, you win. And if you don't, then you don't win. Simple as that. So we're pulling everybody in these big attacks. And what I'm going to be doing here, I'm focusing on Sunfac. And, you know, I'm getting rid of his energy. I'm getting rid of all this stuff. He just about took out my Houndstooth. And so I'm going to have to start leveling up, gearing up. At this point, I think, yeah, I still have one level of gear yet and on Bosk. And then I'll start relicking him. Always bring Plo Koon as your first reinforcement. So this will be another one of our lessons. So we always bring Plo Koon as your first reinforcement because he gets rid of all those buzz droids, and now you're not dying. Okay. So now we have overcharge on 2 of these vulture droids and on the hyena bomber. So we want to get rid of that as soon as we can, but first we have to make sure that we pop up all of our people with the Republic protection because it adds unending loyalty on all of our people. So now we have Houndstooth just sitting there, and everybody else is basically gets an extra life. So all those buzz droids, that's a real pain. We want to get rid of them, so we're going to use the Wings of the Republic to help out the Houndstooth. Houndstooth is just barely hanging in there now. So we're getting to get rid of some overcharge, and we want to make sure we put buff immunity on Bosk. While Bosk is buff immune, you want to do as much damage as possible. But since we can bring our Y-Wing Assault, we're going to do it now. Normally, we would bring somebody else in to help out and damage Bosk. So the Houndstooth, you know, we're still going to target the Houndstooth. Still going to target the Houndstooth. He's going to get rid of that now, though. So targeting the Houndstooth, right now we have to, but it's not the best scenario. Excuse me. All right. Now, normally we would do this on the Houndstooth. We would mobilize on the Houndstooth. But because he doesn't have buff immunity anymore, we're going to go ahead and bring the Ebon Hawk. So we force buff immunity on him and put another buff immunity. Now, we brought the Ebon Hawk, and you see all these overcharges. Now, these overcharges would have been even stronger had I not brought Ebon Hawk. And so that was one of the concerns that we had, and we pulled it out because we wanted to make absolutely sure we could get rid of as much overcharge as possible. And so we did. All right, now we have everybody attacking the hyena bomber, and we really got to take him out soon. Come on. There you go. And now all their original people are dead, and so they all go away. One more turn, and he would have brought in another reinforcement. Probably the Geonosian spy, in which case the Geonosian spy is going to target your Anakin, and you just have to hope that you can hold out long enough for your Plo Koon to cleanse that. Or he would bring in the Millennium Falcon, Now, Hans Millennium Falcon gives everybody dodge, which is a real pain, but and he can't be targeted directly, usually. So that's what your Ebon Hawk is for. If you know there's a Millennium Falcon in their lineup, you wait until they bring the Millennium Falcon in, then you bring in the Ebon Hawk, get rid of his... Basically, you're kind of like getting rid of his targeting, inability to be targeted, whatever that maneuver thing is called. Okay, so there we go. That was the matchup, and we'll go up against Shogun in a little bit here. Let me see if there's another squad arena, or has that not timed out yet? Oh, we could do another squad arena. All right, so we're gonna do Paradox here, and this is a neat lineup. It's a good lineup, and it does invalidate Watt. And watch this. So we had Watt. Watt was amazing, and usually Han Solo will just shoot Watt dead. Yep. So Watt's gone. So now what? Also, note that Skywalker has this uber taunt thing. Okay, so I can't even do anything until we, like right now, Skywalker's just sitting pretty. So this is a problem. So what I'm going to do is bring my Vader into play and see if I could kill Chewie. Yep, Chewie's dead. And we'll bring Malik. And we'll bring Fives. And I will hopefully not kill Han Solo. Okay, good. And yeah. So the key here is to wait for it. You're just waiting. You don't want to damage General Skywalker if you can help it. Close. All right, I'm just going to absorb. Good. Yeah. You wait until General Skywalker goes enough times, and he will have damaged himself down to the point where he has no protection. So once he has no protection, now you can attack everybody else with impunity because he's got no protection. Ooh, he still has a little bit of protection, it looks like. So we didn't completely eliminate him last time. That's unfortunate. We're going to have to take out Fives as fast as we can. Didn't quite do it. Okay, so this is going to be a problem for us because we've got to take... There we go. Okay, there we go. Wasn't as big a problem. But that is how you lose to Skywalker, is by taking out gas too quickly. You actually cause him to regenerate his protection and protect everybody again. Alright, so now we're just going to go up against Malik. This should not be any trouble at all. I'm just going to put it on auto. Malik is a real pain because he's going to, start healing himself. But fortunately, I've got the Emperor still alive, so the Emperor is going to put his shock. And as long as shock is on, Darth Malik can't actually heal himself. So we just wait out the clock until he's dead. Shock is gone, so now... Oh, good. See, shock is gone, so now we actually had to worry. But fortunately, managed to get him. So there you go. Up to 31. We'll just continue our climb later. And thank you for watching the arena. I want to look at the updated scores real quick before we go. So our final rank right now is 146. And as soon as we get this victory in, we're going to be even higher. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in a couple days. And may the Force be with you. Bye.